Hi, welcome to Copenhagen. Thanks for dropping in. Hope everybody is doing well. Today I am having a sneak peek at the wisdom of reading time from Diamond Art Club. When I do these unboxing videos, I am always very aware of people who are new to diamond painting. Either people who are thinking about taking diamond painting up as a hobby, maybe they're starting to look at videos on YouTube, or people who have done a few small kits and they're looking to step things up a bit. So for that reason, I go through everything: the packaging, the toolkit, everything that is in the toolkit, the canvas, the cover, the drills, the whole thing. Because of that, the videos tend to be quite long. So for people who know Diamond Art Club, are familiar with Diamond Art Club, or people who diamond paint and only have certain things they want to see, like the canvas, or maybe the treasure quest card, if there is one in this kit. I don't know until I open it. I will index the video, so there will be chapters in the description. All you have to do is look down the list to whatever interests you, click on it, it'll take you straight to that section. So you don't have to watch the whole video, you don't have to try and skip through the video to find the bits you want. All you have to do is look down the list, click on it, and you're there. So after saying that, if you do buy a kit from Diamond Art Club, you can expect to receive a box like this. A branded box. It does not come in a grey plastic bag, and we have Diamond Art Club, Do What Makes You Sparkle, diamondartclub.com, at Diamond Art Club on Instagram, and Facebook, Diamond Art Club. So no doubt about where this came from. So once you open this box, you will find inside another box. And the box you receive will have a rendered graphic of the kit that you have bought. In this case, it is the wisdom of reading time. So this is the box, and as you can see, we have a rendering. So as we move further down, we then get a thumbnail so you can see the whole image. Underneath that, we have the title, The Wisdom of Reading Time, the artist by Auclair Studio, and the size, which is 22 inches by 22 inches, 55.6 centimeters by 55.6 centimeters. Diamond Art Club, Do What Makes You Sparkle, DIY Diamond Art Kit, Round Diamonds. With these boxes, it's very easy to tell if it's a round or a square kit. The round kits have a pale pink background. The square kits have a pale blue background. So you don't even need to get close. You just see the colour. If it's pink, it's round. If it's blue, it's square. All inclusive, see back for contents. So before we look at the back, we'll have a look at the sides. So again, the graphic wraps around the sides, and on this side we have Unleash Your Inner Artist. On the opposite side, again, we have the wraparound, and then further down we have a thumbnail. Above that we have full diamond coverage area. So this is not a partial diamond painting, the whole canvas is covered in drills. Then we get more information about the kit. 74 colours, including 3 Aurora Borealis and 4 Fairy Dust diamonds. If you're new to diamond painting and you don't know what Aurora Borealis drills are or Fairy Dust drills, if you keep watching the video, I will explain when we come to them, and I'll talk about them. Total diamonds, 40,804. And then we have the socials. We have Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, and TikTok at Diamond Art Club, and the website diamondartclub.com. So if we go to the back, we can see how it works. So again, if you're new to diamond painting, 6 small thumbnails, 6 short descriptions on how to diamond paint. Then we have the kit contents, which I'm just going to skip because I'll be going through everything in the kit. Warning: choking hazard, contains small parts. So Basically keep out of the reach of small children who may mistake the drills for candy and swallow some, which you don't want. Then we have third-party tested for compliance with EU and USA standards. This means that an independent company checks the product, they check the drills, they check the canvas, the glue, the packaging, everything, to make sure that everything is within the EU and USA standards. So we don't have any excess chemicals, we don't have any chemicals that shouldn't be there. I don't know of any other company who has this on their packaging. So you can rest assured that if you buy a kit from Diamond Art Club, everything is within the EU and USA standards. And that's pretty much it. If we look at the top of the box, it says DIY Diamond Art Kit. And if we look at the bottom, if I can get this in, I'll try it at a different angle, that's better. So we have a small thumbnail and we have the title. So again, The Wisdom of Reading Time by Auclair Studio, and the size. Now, this is relatively new, as is this packaging. They didn't have this before, but they've since added it because a lot of people buy kits and keep them until they're ready to actually work on them, and they can end up with a bit of a stash. So they have a few boxes, and before, if you had your boxes stacked, so if you had them laying down and you looked along, you wouldn't see what was in each box. So you would have to lift boxes and pull boxes out to find out what was in it. So now you can just look along the end and you can see what it is. You get your thumbnail and your title. So you can have a look along and decide which kit you're going to do next. A simple little thing, but it really makes a big difference if you have quite a few kits. So that is pretty much it as far as the box goes. So the box is sealed in cellophane to keep everything nice and clean. So we'll open that up. So I'm trying not to scratch the box because it looks really cool. And then tear the cellophane. I'm sure they have thickened this cellophane because it does come off easier than it used to. I don't really seem to have many problems with it anymore. Says he having a problem or not. But yeah, it feels a little bit thicker, which makes it easier to take off. So if we go to the top of the box and we open it up and we look inside, it says, do what makes you sparkle. And we have a little recess here, so you can put your finger in, pull it, and you can pull it out. So here we have the canvas and the toolkit. So just a very quick recap on the packaging. If you have been buying from other companies, you can compare it to what you've been receiving. First of all, the kit will come in a box like this. No plastic bag or anything. Diamond Art Club, do what makes you sparkle. So this is what you will get delivered to your door. Inside that box, you will get another box with a rendering of the picture that you have bought, which wraps around. Really nice, really well done. And then inside that box, we get this box. So this box, the ends are fixed. So basically it's a box with no top. All of the boxes are sturdy, so basically triple packed. I don't know of any other diamond painting company that packs their diamond paintings as well as this. If you do, please let me know. So first thing we see is the toolkit, so we'll have a look at that first. So I'll put the box to the side. So the toolkit is in a resealable bag. We have a list of contents, but I'm going to go through everything because again, for people, well, people who have never seen a Diamond Art Club kit initially, but people who have been diamond painting, if you compare what is in this kit compared to what you're used to receiving from other companies, it is very different. So I'll open the bag, and I do that at the side because it makes things a lot easier for me, because the tray takes up a lot of space, and even the pen. So I'll just open everything up at the side, and then I can take things out one at a time and talk about them. So if you just bear with me a second. Or two. Okay, so that's everything. So the first thing is, if you have been trying other diamond painting kits from other companies, you probably will receive a pen like this. It might not be pink, it might be a different colour, but basically the same. So this is a plastic straw, and if we take the top off, you can see that's all it is, just a plastic straw. And we have this tip, nylon tip with a brass insert. This is the absolute standard diamond painting pen. This is what you will get from every other diamond painting company. If you buy from Diamond Art Club, you will get this. Quite a difference. So this feels like a pen, it's not a straw. It's got a good weight to it, it's ergonomic, which means it has a waist, so the diameter varies, and it has the same at either end. The other thing that you'll notice is it has a cap, which looks a bit unusual. So we'll take the cap off, put that down, and then we'll compare the tips in the pens. So you can see they both have the brass insert, which is the same diameter, so it's a standard size, but the Diamond Art Club pen looks very different once you get past that little tip. The reason for that is this pen comes preloaded with putty. That means that you don't have to dip into pink wax or putty. Normally when you diamond paint, you will fill your pen in some pink wax or putty. So you'll have a little piece in the end of the pen. You will diamond paint, placing your drills for a while, and then it'll stop picking up, and you have to dip again, refill it, and start again. With this pen, it's different. When you first get the pen, the tip is loose. If you hold the tip, you can turn the pen. If you twist it until it stops, that means it's getting ready to push putty towards the tip. So what you do is hold the tip still, turn the pen, and wait a little bit, because the putty takes a bit of time to feed up to the tip. So we'll try another bit. And again, because actually I think that was still loose. So I know I did that too much. But now the putty is starting to come out the tip of the pen. You see that white. I'll leave it a few seconds because it does feed slowly. So it'll feed. I did turn it too far. I knew I did it as soon as I did it. But you see that it's starting to come out past the end of the tip. You don't want that. You want it flush. So you just take that off. Just wait a couple of seconds just to make sure it's not going to feed out anymore. It looks like it's okay. So you just make sure that you remove any excess that you might have. And then the putty is in the tip. You can see the white. So it's ready to diamond paint. You only have to do that the very first time you get the pen and you go to use it, because it basically isn't loaded to the end. So you take up the slack, turn it a bit, and then just watch. Once it feeds up, just wipe it so it's flat, and then you're ready to go. So once you start diamond painting, you'll diamond paint for a while, and then it won't pick up. All you do is hold the tip and you turn it a fraction, just that much. It will feed more putty to the tip, and you can just carry on. So it means you don't have to stop and take up wax or putty. It's in the pen. So very, very different from all the other companies. Diamond Art Club are very innovative, easy for me to say. They're always looking at ways to improve things and make things easier or better, more comfortable for the person who is diamond painting. So preloaded pen, very, very different. Put the cap back on. And then at the other end we have a multi-placer. So again, if you're new to diamond painting, multi-placers allow you to place more than one drill at a time. And these are used when you're working on a kit and you have a large area of the same colour. Instead of placing one drill at a time, in this case you can place 4 at a time. So what you do is you push this down into pink wax or putty, fill the channel up, get your tray, pour some drills in, shake it, get them in a line, and then you can pick up 4 drills and place them. So then you're placing 4, 4, 4 instead of 1, 1, 1. If it is a very large area and you want to speed things up even more, you can swap that out because you get 2 multi-placers, so we get an even bigger one. This is a 7-placer, so every time you place it, you place 7 drills. So if you're trying to get through a section quickly, you can use the multi-placer. Again, you have to fill this with either wax or putty. You don't have to use it. Personally, I have never used the multi-placer because I listen to music, I pop headphones on and I just chill. I really enjoy diamond painting and listening to music. It's how I relax. So I'm not in any rush to finish a kit. So I've always just single placed, but the option is there to multi-place if you want to give it a try. So we have the 7-placer and 4-placer. We also have refill for the putty. So once you use this up, you can refill the pen with this putty. This amount of putty will refill that pen quite a few times, so it will last a long time. I do have a video showing how the pen works, taking it to bits and showing you exactly how it works. And I have another video showing you how to refill the putty. And I have another video showing you how to remove the putty and use pink wax if you would rather use pink wax. So to save time in this video, I'll put links to all of those videos in the description. If you're interested, you can have a look. So talking about pink wax, we also get a heart of pink wax if you want to use this for the multi-placer. So pink wax and putty. The next thing is the tray. Again, if you've been diamond painting, especially in the small kits, you probably recognize this tray. It is a very generic tray. Diamond Art Club tray is just a little bit different. That is the size of the Diamond Art Club tray. It is much, much bigger. The other thing is this tray has angled sides, which means if you've got your tray down, you've got your drills in it, you're diamond painting and you accidentally touch the side of the tray, it will flip very, very easily. The Diamond Art Club tray is wider, it has straight sides, so when it's sitting down, if you accidentally touch it, bump it, it doesn't flip. That is a big thing. Once you've flipped that small tray over a few times and your drills have landed on the glue, on the table, on the floor, you will be looking for something different. So Diamond Art Club tray, much, much more stable. It's got a good weight to it as well. It also has a stopper. So if you pour drills in here and you're shaking them, you don't have to worry about them accidentally falling out the end. The stopper is very, very easy to use. It just drops in. It's not going anywhere. But the next thing is it also has a lid. So the lid does not clip on top. It actually slides into the tray. So there are 2 grooves, one either side, and the lid just slides in. If you push it up and you get to the top, that click means it's locked. So it's a lockable tray, which means I can shake it any way I want Nothing is going to fall out. That comes in very handy if you have inquisitive children. Maybe you're diamond painting and you just go to get something. The kids are playing in the room. If you had a tray like this, they might pick it up. And as soon as they pick it up, they're going to spill drills on the glue, the table, the floor, and you're going to have to pick them up. With this tray, they might pick it up, they might shake it, they'll hear the drills rattling inside, but they won't fall out. Not until they figure out the way to open it is just to pull back with your thumbs. Hopefully you get back to the table before they do that. The other thing is if you have pets, especially cats and dogs, they cast hair. If you're using an open tray, you will be used to coming back and finding dog hairs or cat hairs or both in the tray. With this tray, if you're diamond painting, you decide, okay, that's enough for today. You're still using the same colour when you come back the next time. You just lock it and you can leave it on the table. You can leave it there for hours, days, weeks, months. When you come back, you just open it, and inside you will find nice, clean drills. No pet hairs, no crumbs, no dust, just clean drills. Really, really good design. Simple idea, works very, very well. So that is the difference between the standard diamond painting kits. You get what is actually more like a pen rather than a straw, preloaded with putty. You get the refill for the putty, you get 2 multi-placers and a heart of wax, and this really good tray. This is the best tray I've seen supplied as standard from any diamond painting company so far. If you know of anybody who includes a tray that is better than this as standard, please let me know. I would be very interested in trying it. The final thing is the baggies. So we have a bag of bags, resealable bags. These can be used to store spare drills that you have left at the end when you finish diamond painting. So they vary from company to company how many you get. Diamond Art Club tend to be between 15 and 20, but it does vary from kit to kit. So I always count them just out of curiosity. It's just something I've always done. I don't really know why, but I'm going to do it again. So we count the bag they came in because it's exactly the same. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did I miscount them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So 17 baggies. So that is the Diamond Art Club toolkit. So I'll put this to the side and we can go back to the box. So just give me a second. Pull this away. And then we go back to the box. So underneath the toolkit, we have this little envelope. So, oops, I'll talk about this next. So we have Diamond Art Club, do what makes you sparkle. Thank you for your purchase. On the back, again, thank you for your purchase. And we have a little diamond. I forgot to mention the diamond on the front. If I tilt it in the light, if I can get it right, it's a sparkly little diamond. On the back, we have another sparkly little diamond, but this one folds up and acts as a lock for the envelope. So it stops the envelope accidentally opening. So inside we have the socials. So we have Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest and TikTok. And we have at Diamond Art Club and diamondartclub.com. So inside the actual envelope we have something very shiny. So I may as well talk about this first. before we go any further. So again, this is something different and unique to Diamond Art Club. This is a treasure quest card. And the idea of these cards is that you collect them, and on the back we have a scratch area. You scratch this off and you get a code. If you collect the cards and you get certain combinations, for example, if you get 5 bronze, 3 silver and 1 gold, the cards, it's random what you get. They're either bronze, silver, gold or black. Black is the rarest. When you get a card, it will be the picture of the kit that you bought. It won't be a random picture, it will be the kit that you bought. But the level will be the random thing. So if you collect 5 bronze, 3 silver and 1 gold, and you redeem them on the Diamond Art Club website, you will get a $50 gift card. If you get black cards, you only need 2 black. If you get 2 black cards from all the kits that you buy, just keep them. And if you get 2 black, you can claim a $50 gift card. They have different combinations and the values go up. So the first level is $50, the next one is $75, the next one is $100, the next one is $200, and then the top one is if you collect the correct sequence, if you like, of the cards, you can claim a custom diamond painting kit from Diamond Art Club, which is very special because Diamond Art Club do not do custom kits. If you If you contacted Diamond Art Club and said, could you do a custom of this picture? They will say no. The only way that you can get a custom is if you collect the right combination of treasure quest cards and put the codes in from all the cards, and then you qualify to get a custom kit. There are rules though. You cannot ask to get a custom kit of a copyrighted image or trademarked image. So if you were looking to get a picture of your kids, your pets, somewhere you went on vacation, a wedding picture, just a nice picture that you took, any of that, Diamond Art Club will do a custom kit. You can also, if you have, for example, a local artist and they've got a painting that you really like, if you take a picture of that, Diamond Art Club can do a custom if the original artist signs to say that they are giving you permission to do it. They need permission from the original artist before they'll do it. But if it's a trademarked or copyrighted image, even if the artist gives you permission, they won't do it. So, some rules there. So, that is the treasure quest card. I do have a video dedicated to them. It explains it a lot more. It goes on the Diamond Art Club website and I talk about all the various combinations to get the different prizes. So if you want to learn more about them, look in the description. There will be a link. So that is the treasure quest card. This one is a bronze. You can see it says bronze. The original cards had trading card on the back. It didn't say treasure quest card and it didn't have the level printed, which was causing a lot of confusion. So they revamped it, so now it has the level printed. The graphics on the back were the way that I would tell the difference. This is a bronze card because it has a very basic graphic. The silver card is more intricate. The gold card, the whole back of the card is very intricate. And then obviously the black card is black, so that's obvious. But because people were having problems trying to figure out which card it was, they changed it. They also changed it to treasure quest cards, and now your level will be printed on the card. Okay, so that is the card. And we'll go back to the envelope. So inside the envelope we also have this, which I will talk about in a minute. But inside the actual envelope we have a few different things. So here we have tips and tricks. So if you're new to diamond painting, or maybe just something here, maybe something you haven't thought about, there are some tips and tricks that you can read about. Then we have join our Facebook group. Again, I forgot to check the group before I came on. It's been a while since I've checked the numbers. I go in the group every day, but I always forget to check how many members there are. I can safely say there are over 40,000 members. So that's over 40,000 diamond painters from all over the world. So if you scan the QR code, you can find the group. And if you drop in, you will see pictures of kits that people have completed, pictures of kits in progress. If you've got any questions about diamond painting, any problems, any queries, just drop a question in. People will always answer. It's a very, very well run group, a very fun group, and a good sense of humour in there. So if you want to meet other diamond painters, that's the place to go. Then we have how to use and refill the twist and pick applicator. So that's talking about the pen. But as I said, I've got a video where it actually shows you how to do it. And as I said, it's in the description, you can have a look. And then we have the step-by-step instructions. Again, if you're new to diamond painting, basic instructions on how to diamond paint. Kit contents, which we've gone through. And then the final one, save 20% off your first app purchase. So I have QR codes for iPhone and Android. Scan the code, download the app, and if you see a kit you would like to buy, you will get a 20% discount off your first purchase with the app. It only applies for the first purchase, but definitely worth taking advantage of. So that is the envelope. Inside the envelope we had this. So we have a little diamond, Diamond Art Club, do what makes you sparkle. The Wisdom of Reading Time, Auclair Studio. On the back we have a start date, end date, a nice thumbnail of the actual image, and then we have the details of the diamond painting. Diamond colours 74, diamond shape round, canvas size 22 inches by 22 inches or 55.6 centimetres by 55.6 centimetres. All of these things are labels, including the little diamond. The reason for that is a lot of people keep logbooks, like a physical paper book, and they put all these things in on the page. So they build up a collection in the book, so they can just flick from page to page, they can go through, they can see all the images, they can see when they started them, when they finished them, whether it's round or square, and the size. It's a really handy way to show people what you've got, basically. If people are curious about your diamond painting, bring out your logbook, they can flick through and they can see all the pictures. It saves having to drag out boxes, and that gets a bit sort of messy. So having a book is a good idea. So these are all pre-cut, and you can put them in the pages in the sort of format that you want and keep everything nice and uniform. Inside we have the key or the legend, and this is where we can see how many colours there are. It starts here, number 1, and it goes up to 74. So this kit has 74 colours. Symbol is the symbols that are on the canvas, so you know where to place the different colours. And then code is the DMC code. The DMC code is a standard way of numbering any specific shade of a colour. For example, we'll pick one with a few this time, and we'll say pink. So just looking at pinks, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, dark pink but still counts, 4, 5. 5 different shades of pink. If you were diamond painting and for whatever reason you ran out of one of the pinks, you wouldn't contact Diamond Art Club and say, I'm working on this kit and I ran out of pink, because they wouldn't know which shade of pink. So you would write to them and say, I've run out of, so for example, DMC 3326. DMC 3326 is that specific shade of pink. DMC 310 is black. And it doesn't matter if it's a different company, as long as the companies use the DMC codes. 310 is always black, 3326 is always that shade of pink. So it's a standard way of numbering specific shades of colour. Just in case you need to order replacement drills, you know exactly what the shade is. It'll be the DMC code. So these are all pre-cut labels. So if I peel up 100, I can get it. Yeah. So you can see they are pre-cut. So the idea is that when you're setting up your kit, or kitting up, as they say, you can stick the label on a container or a bag and then pour the drills in. And then that way you've got the number, you've got the symbol, and you've got the DMC code already there. You don't have to try and hand write labels or hand draw symbols. It just makes it nice and easy. You just peel it off, stick it on the container, pour the drills in. It just speeds things up a lot. So that is it. That is the key, as I call it, but you'll probably read. I was going to say hear, but you won't actually hear. You'll probably read about people talking about the legend. It seems to be the most popular thing, but I've just always called it the key. So the key or the legend. So that's it. So we can put that back in the envelope. We can put the little card back in the envelope. Up until this unboxing, the cards have always been underneath the canvas. But Diamond Art Club thought about it and thought it's actually a good idea to put them in the envelope. So the new kits will have, if they have a trading card, I forgot to mention that as well, you are not guaranteed to get a card. So that adds a little bit of excitement as well. Have I got a card initially? And then what level have I got? Hopefully a black one, which I don't have yet. Black cards are very rare. So they decided to put it in the envelope. So everything folds up, and then you can just bend a little diamond, push it back through, and your card and your key or your legend are nice and safe in here until you're actually ready to work on the kit. So talking about the kit, we will go back. So now we've got the canvas, Diamond Art Club, Do What Makes You Sparkle, and this is a resealable bag. Get this in. So if we move the box out of the way, and we go to the top, we have a glue strip, which I'm trying to get a hold of. Never cut your nails. This happens every time I cut my nails, can't grab things. So we've got a glue strip, so if we just gently pull that, I'll try the other end, maybe that's, it's just exactly the length of the bag. And I cut my nails this morning, so that's what happens. So I've opened that, and I can take the canvas out. So I would keep the bag, because once I've finished doing the unboxing, I will put the canvas back in here. I'll fold it over, reseal it, put it back in the box, and it will sit until I'm ready to actually work on the kit. So it keeps dust out of it. So Diamond Art Club canvas. This canvas is patented. So this is Diamond Art Club's canvas. It is very different from any other canvas you've tried. I can safely say that. It is extremely velvety, soft. It's quite thick. It has scalloped edges and it has stitching, and that is to stop any fibres fraying. So Very, very high quality canvas, and the only way that you'll ever really understand it is if you do buy a Diamond Art Club kit. I'm pretty sure you're going to be impressed with the quality of the canvas. So inside the canvas we have the drills, so check them out. Relatively small compared to some of the Diamond Art Club kits. So the drills, sorry, not the kit, the drills come in a bag which has a label, so you can just double check that you've got the correct drills. So we have the Wisdom of Reading Time, and that is the kit that we're looking at. So these bags, again, if you're totally new to diamond painting, they do not open at the end. There is a glue strip somewhere, I found it, so you just peel it along, always the noisiest part of the video, and then take the drills out and get rid of that noisy cellophane. So Diamond Art Club drills, again, are a bit different because Diamond Art Club actually manufacture their own drills. All other companies get them from a supplier. Diamond Art Club did that, but sometimes they were finding the drills were not really up to the standards that they wanted, and they decided the only way to really be sure that they had vibrant drills, standardized shape, so but didn't have drills that were offset or anything like that. So they manufacture their own drills. They buy high quality resin in from Germany, and they make their own drills. So the drills are bagged by weight. All they have on the bags is a DMC code. They don't have like color 1, color 2, color 3, just the DMC code. And because they are done by weight, the DMC codes do not run in sequence. So I'm going to have a look through them, and we can have a look at all the DMC codes. We can see the colors related to the number. Some people may not want to go through all this. If you don't, you can go to the next section. If you go to the description and just skip the section that says DMC codes if you don't want to watch it. But some people do, so that's why I do it. So we'll start with a string. So they come in different strings because the bags are different sizes depending on the weight. We'll start with this one. So we have DMC code 939 676 823 310. So this is the black. You can see 823 is almost black. This is why the DMC code is important, to make sure that you're using the right colour. This 823 is a very, very, very dark blue, and 310 is black. So we've got 310, 310, and that's it. Only 2 bags of 310. 3371, 3772, 3064, 413, 372, 154, 3834, 434, 3787, 336, 3799, 433, 801, 840, 3348. Put them to the side. Take the next string. You can see these bags are a lot smaller, a lot less drills. So I have 987, 552, 3837, 3803, and then we have AB470. Now, AB drills, the AB is short for Aurora Borealis, the northern lights where the sky changes colours. The reason that they get that name is because they have a special coating on them and they reflect different colours. So these drills are green, but if I tilt them in the light, I can see green, a totally different shade of green, blue, purple, red, gold. So the idea is that when you walk past your diamond painting, once it's finished and it's up on the wall, As you walk past, you'll get these little flashes of colour, different colours. So this area would be green, or these drills are green, but you'll get a quick sort of burst of purple or gold or blue. So you get these random little flashes, very bright colours. So really, really nice effect. Then we have 813, 3726, 826, 842, 435, 3607, 3362, 316, 3840, 718, 803, 3326, 976, 312 and 414. Into the next one. 825, 3768, 300, 927, Z3608. So the Z codes are what they call fairy dust, and these also have a special coating, but it is very different from the ABs. The ABs reflect different colours, but the fairy dust have very, very, very fine glitter in the finish. So it's like micro glitter. So instead of the whole facet of the drill reflecting white light, which is normally what happens with the drills, you just get these white flashes, the area is broken up into these tiny, tiny pieces of glitter. So it gives a totally different reflection. Not as bright as the ABs, not as sort of flashy as the ABs, but it's a subtle difference. So again, it adds more texture to the diamond painting. Then we have 3746, 932, 926, 704, 822, 400, and then another AB, AB972. So these are a dark yellow, but if I tilt them in the light, I can see red, gold, green, blue. I think that's it. Yeah. Then we have a fairy dust immediately after, Z743. So yellow fairy dust with the very, very fine glitter. 935, 963, 928, 919, 922, 3841, 3756. And the final string, Z437, so more fairy dust with the fine glitter on it. Then 370, 640, and then AB3078, and this time it's a light yellow, but we have green, purple, blue. It depends how I tilt it, I get different colours flashing at different times. So yeah, the yellow, even though they are yellow drills, when they reflect the yellow, it's actually gold. It looks like gold. It's very, very bright, very shiny. 3860, 645, 407, 3781, 898, whoops, Z3865. That's obviously another fairy dust, so we've got a white fairy dust. 327, 3864, 915, 3346, and 924. So that is all of the colour. Obviously a lot of brown, because we do have a pretty large owl in the picture, but a lot of other colours as well. You can see the green, yellow, blues, pinks, so a lot of different colours in this one. So we'll put these to the side gracefully, and we'll go back to the canvas. Now this is the part that a lot of people will jump to, and probably they will look at the card first to see what level it is. And then the next thing will be the canvas, because obviously this is the thing everybody wants to see. So as I mentioned before, this is a sneak peek, which means this kit is not yet available. Diamond Art Club do these sneak peeks so people get a chance to have a really close look at a kit. You can see the pictures appear on socials. Instagram is the one I normally look at. You'll see previews, like just a picture and the rendering before kits actually get released, which is fine. But when you actually get the YouTube sneak peeks, you get a chance to really have a close look at the drills, the size of the canvas. You can sort of see that by the size of my hands. It's not like a huge canvas. And the rendering, we can have a really close look at the canvas, which is what we're going to do next. And then once you've had a look through all that, then you can decide if it's a kit that you're interested in or not, rather than just going by a picture. So try and figure out what way this is. Oh, it's sideways. Little bits of fluff or something. Okay, so it's rolled sideways, so we've got the key at the side, but before I actually start to open it up, I need to turn off lights, because if I don't, we have the clear cover, and as you can see, we will just get a lot of big white areas. You won't be able to see the canvas. So start switching off lights. So switch off 1, switch off 2, and we need to keep number 3, because if I switch that off, it would be black. So we will get a bit of reflection, but it shouldn't be too bad. So we'll start to open it up. Just make sure we can see all of the top. So as we scroll along, the owl starts to come in view. That's pretty impressive. And then we'll open it up all the way. I really like the eyes. You can see the reflections. A lot of detail. You can see all the feathers. And then if we scroll up a bit so we can see the rest of the image. Here we have the books. The Wisdom of Reading Time. So we have The Wise Owl and some books. So again, you can see the detail, all the feathers, just really, really well done. I'll just bring it down again. It's especially the face, really nice. You can see we've got the purples in here, and then the blue is going down the outside. So that looks like the moon maybe shining on it from behind. You're getting that sort of bluish tinge. But really, really nice image. I mean, owls, I think, are just a perfect subject for diamond painting. And the thing about the Diamond Art Club diamond paintings they are hand rendered. So they don't just have the image and then put it into a computer and scan it and then print it. They actually have a team of people who are committed to rendering. So they will take the image and they will basically build it by hand, because they actually can change the pixels. They'll look at it and they think, okay, yeah, we need to change this to make it look better. And what they're trying to do is get as close as possible to the original artwork. That is their task. It is not, we want you to do a diamond painting and it has to fit in a certain size. They don't do that. They work on it until they get it as close as they can get it to the original, and that's the size. That's the way that Diamond Art Club have always worked. Their main focus is quality of image. They want it to be an image that looks as close as possible to the original artwork. So when you put it up on your wall, it looks really, really good. Other companies will give you maybe 4 or 5 different sizes. You can order whatever size you want. And if you click on the image, it will always show you the original artwork. It will not show you the genuine rendering. You'll find that if you click on the 5 sizes, the preview it gives you looks exactly the same. So people think that, well, the cheapest one looks just as good as the big one, so I'll just get that. If you ever do that, you are going to be disappointed. That's all I can say, because the smaller the canvas is, the less drills you can fit in. So it's like the resolution on a TV screen. If the resolution reduces, the image quality reduces. So Diamond Art Club don't think about the size, they think about the image. They work on it until they get it as good as they, or as close as they can get it to the original. They also work with the artist, so they are sort of in touch with the artist, and then they will finally say, right, okay, we think this is good enough. They will ask the artist basically to sign it off, to look at it and say, does this meet your standards? Obviously, the artists want the image to be as good as possible because it shows off their artwork. They want it to look as good as it can look. So that's the other thing. Diamond Art Club always work with the artists. The artwork is always licensed. It has been since day one. And if you look at the bottom of the canvas, here we've got the wisdom of reading time, we have the size, and then we have copyright, Auclair Studio / Diamond Art Club, registered trademark. So this shows that it's copyrighted, but Diamond Art Club are licensed to reproduce it. Now, the thing about that is it means that Diamond Art Club are working with the artist. The artist is still in touch with it, even though it's being rendered, and they get a voice in about the quality. Other companies will scan the internet for just images and think that could make a good diamond painting and make us money. So they scan it, they put it through a computer, it digitizes it, they create a print, they sell it, and the original artist doesn't even know that they're doing it. So they're making money from that artist's work. Diamond Art Club are involved with the artist. So Auclair Studio, for example, will get revenue from the kits. So the other way to look at it is when you buy a kit, you are actually helping to support the original artist. I think that is very important. And also, if artists realise they can get revenue from getting their kits turned into diamond paintings, they may release more of their original artwork, which means a wider variety of kits for us. And if you have a particular artist that you like, and there are quite a few in Diamond Art Club, that people really like their artwork and they actually look for the next one that's coming out, because these artists have realised that that people really enjoy doing diamond paintings of their artwork, so they release more. So the people who really like those artists get more kits, so everybody's happy. So that is pretty much it. Just one thing I want to talk about is the actual cover. And again, this is where Diamond Art Club differ from the rest. If I go here, you can see there are some dotted lines. The cover on the Diamond Art Club kits is perforated. So that means that they have marked off 10 centimetre by 10 centimetre squares, and you can actually tear them without having to use washi tape and without having to take this off and put release paper down. So if I was starting on this kit, I would start down here and I would find the perforation, which is a lot easier now that they put the pink marks on, and then I would tear it and just pull it up. I'd take it up to the cross line, and then I would fold it, and then it stays back. You don't have to worry about having to use cover minders to hold the cover down. If you just fold it along the crease, it just sits there. So now this area is open, nice and sticky, ready to diamond paint. If I start working on this and I have to stop, I don't get the whole thing done, I can just fold this back over and it keeps it all covered. It keeps the glue protected, and it also keeps the drills clean. So even if I had finished this section, I would still keep the cover. Let's try to get hold of it. So if this was finished, I would just put this over, and then it stops any dust or pet hairs or anything getting in between the drills. Then I would move to the next section, and again find the perforation up to the line, fold it, and then do that one, then that one, then that one, that one, that one, and then I would probably, if I finished here, I would just start here and then work across and up and back. I would go about halfway or as far as I can reach. So I'll probably go up to this line. I could reach this. Finish that half, then I would turn the canvas upside down, and I could either start up here so it joins on to what I've done. If I'm doing whips, like work in progress pictures, it would be better to join it. If I'm not bothered about that, I would just start in the bottom corner again and just do them until I get to the middle in the meat. So again, another innovative idea from Diamond Art Club. So you don't need washi tape, you don't need to section off. If a 10 by 10 is a bit small, you think that's too small an area, you don't have to rip a 10 by 10. You could do 20 by 10. So it would be that size. So it would be an area this big. So if I was going to do that and I wanted bigger sections, obviously I wouldn't have torn the centerpiece like this one. If I wanted to do a 20 by 10, if I can just, I shouldn't have cut my nails. 0 nails. So instead of tearing it up here, I would go along to the second one, and then, so then that's just one big area. But as you can see, I can just fold all this back again and it fits perfectly, so I don't need to worry about the fact that I've pulled this up. I just put it all back down again. Everything's covered, so I don't have any problems. So that's it. Really nice image, and it is round. A lot of people are saying there's not enough round kits, so this is round and it isn't too big. Again, a lot of people say, oh, the canvases are too big, they take forever. So this is a round kit and relatively small, so in Diamond Art Club terms, it won't take too long. But again, the rendering is the thing, and I always say it, we're looking at this and it's only ink, we're just looking at print. You need to try and imagine. Just pull the string up. Oops. Try and get some colour. If you imagine these colours in this, the colour of the drills is always much more vibrant than the actual print. So when this is finished, it is going to be much brighter. We're going to have the sparkle of the standard drills, but then we're going to have these flashes of different colours from the ABs and that extra sparkle from the fairy dust. Really, really nice little owl. Definitely something that I will have on the wall behind me at some point. But the thing about this is, when I saw the title, I started to wonder, do people still read books? If you do, and you do have a book in progress, please let me know what you're reading. I'm just curious. I've actually switched away from books. I use a Kindle, which just isn't the same, but it's more convenient. So what do you think about the Kindle? Is it sacrilege? Should we go back to books? Let me know in the comments. So that is it. The wisdom of reading time from Diamond Art Club. So that was a sneak peek of the wisdom of reading time from Diamond Art Club. For the people who have been saying we don't have enough round kits, here we have it. And people who are saying we have too many big kits, this is a much more time-friendly kit. It won't take as long. The fact it is rounds as well helps to speed things up. But really nice little owl. Lots of detail in this. Definitely something that I'm going to be working on soon, and it will appear up here in the background. So yeah, that is it. So if you enjoyed the video, please remember to subscribe and hit the notification button. If you do that, you will get a little message when new videos come up, and I do have a lot on the way. As I said, this is a sneak peek. This will be released on Saturday, the 25th of January at 9 AM PST, but I will have the time in the description. So that is it. Thanks for watching, and in the meantime, take care, be safe, and wash your hands.